got? Walt Frazier Moncrief. Decent team.
A terrific evening look at Old Town there. The historic city of Boston is our backdrop tonight.
The hell is that?
The week is starting.
What was that building?
Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the
Never seen that building
NBA.
before.
Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And now a look at Boston's upcoming schedule on Wednesday and then on Monday. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Finley is out there with Lucas. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then there's Frazier. And it's Moncrief in at the 2. And for the Celtics, they've
Damn,
got Jason Tatum.
Walt Frazier been scoring a lot of points.
Out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Jones. And it's Hardaway in at the point.
Hey, Jim
Two
Carrey.
terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a
Damn, you didn't even
factor
get up off the
in
ground.
determining who wins.
Now here's Frazier. Boy, he was something else against Utah. Pass to Finley. Good, and it's
Decent
Frazier who
defense.
picks up the assist.
The peripheral vision, the decisive delivery, those are things you love about Frazier's artistry as a playmaker.
Outside, Porzingis trying to get open as Nowitzki. Porzingis can't hit. Now the Mavericks with it. Now Finley.
Damn,
Coming off
what's
a
going
28
on?
point game against Utah.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
The 3 from
Damn.
Porzingis.
All right,
Nope,
was
not
the same
that
position
time.
as this
Nothing
game.
for 2 from the field.
Take that hit early.
Here's Finley.
Jesus.
Defended by
Somebody
Jones.
cover that guy.
And Finley gets it to go. Finley's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
What the hell is happening?
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Tatum. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Jones drives in. 20 feet out. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now here's Jones. He's coming off a 10-point game again, down to 5 on the shot clock. Austin needs to get off a shot. Hardaway, no good.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's are over it, not even giving him an
Jesus Christ.
And Moncrief gets it to go.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Defense is struggling right now.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Tatum passes to Hardaway. No good with the triple. Dallas leading by 6. It's Moncrief on the wing, defended by Jones. From 18 feet away, it's hauled in by Nowitzki.
I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers, oh man, that's usually a bunny with the deep playing soft like that.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They were flat out sniping from deep. They look very comfortable pulling the trigger on the road.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Parrish, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Rodman comes in for Lucas. Elliott's checked in for Michael Finley. And it's Hornacek in for Moncrief. Now here's Frazier. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently
that guy
scoring
wide
more than
open.
28 points a game. A nice shot by Hornacek.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
1:10 left in the first quarter. Smith drives in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I love how hard Smith goes to the rim. Just remarkable at driving to the rack and taking the contact.
Both free throws good from
Both
Smith.
free throws good from Smith. All right, come on,
Now here's
defense.
Frazier.
I gotta get the defensive settings down.
Rejected by
What?
Campbell. The shot's good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Now here's Camby. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Smith outside. Out to the wing. A shot by Camby. Again, the miss.
That was
by the
pretty good.
Celtics. And it's Frazier with the ball for Dallas. 7-point differential. Passes it to Parrish. He kicks it to Frazier. Over Smith. And that's collected by Willis. Boston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Serbiak.
Come on, Zerbiak.
Again missing.
Serbiak.
Here is Elliott. Goodbye, Serbiak. Here's Rodman. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. For those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
We've got Campbell. Dennis Smith is out there with Larry Hughes. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Serbiak in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And the call.
Get to the free throw line, baby. Let's get to the free throw line. Stop hacking me.
Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him when we used to go at it in high school. And it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game.
Oh, what? Just got ripped.
In my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play
Got ripped
with
in the open court. That was crazy.
I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Here's Smith. The Mavericks making the shot. To the inside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Working on his interior game, Smith Jr. is very aware he has what it takes to score from there.
Up top, Hornacek. Hughes covering. Hornacek, no luck. Celtics trail by 5. Smith outside. There's the pass to Hughes. Launches a 3. The shot missing. And the Mavericks going the other
Here
way.
you go, Jermaine O'Neal. Jermaine O'Neal needs a headband, huh?
That was big because they dug a big hole.
My man needs a headband. I'll do that after this game.
Starting to show
Oh, shit.
signs of life.
Oh,
Rodman
the
with
fuck?
dunk.
And he can
Come on,
throw
Jermaine,
a
you're
lot
sleeping
more
back
damage
there.
to the rim than that when he wants
Oh,
to.
you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
The noise didn't really seem to bother them. In fact, it appeared to make them sharper and play harder for each other.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Ennis Cantor's in for Paris. Lucas comes in for Elliott.
Who's
Michael
covering me?
Finley
Oh,
is
Rodman.
checking
That's
for
why.
Emerson.
Rodman's a
And
freaking...
it's Moncrief in for Frazier.
Damn.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection.
Wait, that was right in
to light
Rose's
a
hand.
fire under you.
And here are the Mavericks now. Mavericks leading by 5. Moncrief, El Cid with it. Boy, that win against the Jazz. He's another guy who really showed up to play. Tatum against Moncrief. Outside Tatum. But they'll get another chance. Hardaway kicks to Porzingis. And a miss there on the triple. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Rodman passes to Moncrief. Over to the wing.
Man, I got it
Here's
wide
Finley.
open.
Drills it from outside. Finley's got 9.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And what a luxury to run pick and rolls with Porzingis. He can roll to the basket or pop out for that jump shot.
The Mavericks leading. 1:56 left in the second quarter. The tray.
Jesus.
That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The Celtics have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Hardaway kicks to Nowitzki. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Mavericks leading by 9. Outside, Rodman.
Get that ball, yeah.
Hardaway with the steal. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Jumps up, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Hardaway against Moncrief.
Oh, no. There we go. Good defense.
Finley can't get it to go. Austin's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Hardaway finds Nowitzki. Over Cancer. Lucas with the rebound.
Should have passed it to
Nothing
Porzingis.
less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
Celtics trail by 7. The 3 from Tatum.
There we go.
That comes off the assist by Jones.
Cut the lead to 4.
Jones has got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, and off the catch. Tatum now has a quicker shot release. Probably a little better balance as well.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Finley. There's the 3.
What the
That's
fuck
the
is
6th
happening?
make from the field. He's taken
Jones, why
9
can't you
shots
stay on
and
him?
he's
Let's
got
go.
3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
And here is Hardaway. Here's Nowitzki.
Ah!
The last second attempt does not go in for
I was
him.
in.
Nice contest by Canton at time. It's a portion of his game he's improved on. Effort on D.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we
Fucking
wrap
Finley
up the
went
quarter.
off, huh?
Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Rick. What do you like about how your team is playing tonight?
Shot making was there. We're not turning it over. We're doing a pretty good job defensively, but a long way to go.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
2K Sports Halftime
Hey
Show.
again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Win or lose, Kenny, the Mavericks have been one of the more stable organizations.
Damn, he muscled him.
The ownership has been stable, been consistent.
Finley's been amazing. Can't keep that up though, right?
Coaching staff has been there, stable. Stability breeds success, Arnie.
Look, you know anything about my
You can't keep that up.
Respect and they take care of the players. Dirk retired after NBA record 21 seasons.
55% they shot. I shot 40%. Yeah, 15 points in the first half.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Celtics trail by 7. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. We've got Moncrief. Enes Kanter is out there with Lucas. Then there's Finley. And it's Frazier in at the 1 spot. Dallas has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Moncrief kicks to Lucas. Finley up top. Pass to Moncrief. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Tatum. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Jones. Nowitzki for 3.
Come on.
The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way.
Can't hit shit right now.
Warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout. It's just to try to settle things down.
Frazier, and he uses the glass on the layup. Frazier's got the lead up to 9 now for the Mavs.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Now here's Nowitzki. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Now here's Frazier following the miss by Porzingis. No good from Lucas. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Jones, and Jones with the stop.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Dallas calls timeout. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college.
Come on, that was amazing defense. I came right over. God.
The opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience.
Ah, shit.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
And
going
Seattle,
to Vancouver.
right? Let's get back
Oh,
in
and
both those
Seattle.
cities.
Exactly. Here is Elliott. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Left side, Tatum.
Dude, I can't hit shit right now.
The defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
A nice shot by Frazier.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Tatum. 5 points in the game. Nowitzki outside. Pass to Tatum. The 11-footer. That's good on the jump shot. Tatum's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I mean, see the strength of Tatum already, broad shoulders, able to make shots in the contact.
Come on, get on Hornacek.
Frazier against Hardaway. Frazier the pass to Elliott. Rebound Boston. Nowitzki's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Tatum wide open, he fires one. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has
I don't know
got
why he just
4
didn't
assists in
stay at
the
the
game.
3-point line.
Mavericks
I even
lead
tried to
by
push him out
7.
there.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Here's Hornacek. The teardrop.
He went like right through me.
Hornacek's got 5 now.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Marcus Camby. He's checked in for Nowitzki. Willis comes in for Porzingis. Larry Hughes is checked in for Jones. And it's Dennis Smith in for Hardaway. Then for the Mavericks, Rodman, he's checked in for Lucas. And it's Finley in for Elliott. Clock at 4. Here's Camby. Back to Smith. Tries again, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. How about we check the numbers for Jason Tatum?
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his 3-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Moncrief, he's checked in for Dallas. Both free throws. Good.
Gotta hit your free throws, man.
And it's the
Not hitting jump
combination
shots. I gotta hit my free
athleticism,
throws.
Speed and intelligence Smith Jr. has that's so impressive. Just a dynamic point guard with loads of potential.
Now here's Frazier. He has 6. Little
Jesus.
floater. He's got 8.
He's having a great night from the floor. They're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
Tatum on the wing. Offensive rebound. Camby kicks to Tatum. Second chance shot. He lays it in. Tatum's got 6 in the quarter.
Showing off different dimensions to his game. I mean, Tatum's ability to get it done from there as well is impressive.
Come on!
Is hammered home.
What the hell is the defense,
In
man?
their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Smith on the wing. Shoots over Frazier. Good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close.
I can't go on a run because I can't hit shots.
And it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Defense is okay.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean,
That play was annoying. I got ripped right in the open court.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Mavericks.
I think I might put Porzingis at center. He's a lot more athletic. So I can make up for.
On the floor for Boston. Larry Hughes
Oh my
is
God.
out there with Smith. And there's Porzingis. Then there's
Like I gotta
Nowitzki.
stick to the
And
paint
it's
because these
Tatum
guys
in
are
the
getting
small
burnt.
forward position. And the Celtics with possession here. The Mavericks making the shot. Smith drives in, slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Enes Kanter.
And the heart Smith plays with is incredible. You can try to stop him, but he's committed to scoring.
The free throw off from Smith. And it's Frazier with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Moncrief. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics trail by 9. Nowitzki left side. over Rodman. Here's Porzingis. Oh, look at him fly!
And what a motor. Porzingis is
Jesus.
an all-star talent.
I didn't know to get that rebound over his head. Then he dunked on his head.
Dallas has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Moncrief against Hughes. Moncrief the pass to Rodman. Clock at 6. Back to Moncrief. Here's Finley.
Come on.
And Cantor.
How do you get around me?
Cantor's got his first basket.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, Cantor has led the league in offensive boarding rates. I mean, when you think about it, perhaps the best at picking up his teammates.
I mean, he has to go up at the rebound. He like tossed me.
And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Jones checked in for Hughes. Hardaway subbed in for Smith. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens had to say to his team. He told his guys his inside game is working. Stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Jesus Christ.
It's stolen by Frazier. And Finley gets it to go. Finley's got the lead up to 13.
So I stopped his momentum, and all of a sudden he's flying through the air.
Good job of
Like I wasn't even there.
Inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here is Hardaway. The pass to Nowitzki. Over Cantor. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist from Penny Hardaway. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his
Trying to come
way.
over and help.
And the Mavericks lead by 13.
They made me pay for it.
Well, for the Celtics, this one not looking good. Outside Hardaway. Outside, Jones. Inside, here's Porzingis. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 5 assists tonight.
And a little contact won't go a long way against Porzingis. What a display of physicality.
Now here's Frazier. Pass to Moncrief. Beyond the arc. Sinks the triple.
My guy fell down.
Moncrief's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Like, you're not going to cover anybody if you're on the ground.
Makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Cantor against Nowitzki. Nowitzki draws the double. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. The Mavericks pull it in. He's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Jones against Frazier. Pass to Finley. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13.
Got some
so
help
far.
defense.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Dallas.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire.
Yeah, somebody's frustrated. That's going to be me.
I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
Now here's Frazier. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
In the corner, Hardaway with it. Takes the three.
Jesus.
Mavericks with the rebound.
Man, I can't believe how bad I shot the ball.
Frazier outside. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up.
It ain't at home? Holy
And
shit.
that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA. See you next time.